Hey guys, today we're taking a look at the Mugig studio microphone. This is the model M1. So now this is actually a dual product review, so let's get this open and see what's inside. So like I said, this is two products. We have the microphone and we have the USB Phantom power supply. So let's see what's in the box here. So we have a microphone, we have the condenser stand, we have the USB power supply. Now, I have to say, these items don't come together. I bought them separately. I just put them in the same box for the review. We have an articulating arm. We have a pop filter, all the cables, and a power supply. And of course, a little clamp to mount everything to your desk. Let's get it hooked up, see how it sounds. Alright guys, so I got everything hooked up. One thing I want to add is you're going to need an XLR cable. So the microphone to the Phantom power supply doesn't come with a cable. You only get this cable, which is a female to 3.5 millimeter jack, but you need a cable that's going to be a XLR male cable. I think I'm getting these right, to an XLR female cable that will actually plug in to the base of your microphone. So one thing to note, you will need that. Setup's easy. This goes into a USB port. It can be the plug that they give you. It could be a plug on your computer, although I don't highly recommend it. Or it could just be a standard wall socket with, your own brick. 3 wires in, you have an on-off switch here in the front. On is good to go, off, no power to the microphone. Go ahead and turn that on. Whole unit's pretty small. It has a nice pad on the bottom to help it from sliding around. Does a pretty good job. The arm itself, it works. Not my favorite. It's a little finicky, but I mean it does work for what I need it to do. I mean, I can move it out of the way. I can fold this down and get it pushed pretty far off my desk, and it works. The clamp is only about a 2-inch gap, so you have to really kind of pick your spot. This fancy IKEA desk only has a hole in the middle of the desk, and there's about this much on each side of the back, so it's really too thick to even utilize the whole thing. Let's go ahead and pull this out. So this has some adjustment knobs here you can adjust, and that'll help keep it in place. Ideally you want your mouth to be about parallel with the mic itself, so I'm actually going to raise it up a little bit. And then this is, still very far out of my way. I can still see everything on my monitor. The microphone inside is directional, right? So you have a side here and a side here. Wherever the logo is, that's your face. You want to obviously be parallel with the microphone, so your mouth and the mic are the same distance. As you can see, I have the foam filter and then the little pop filter, and I'm actually going to test it out for you guys right now on my computer here, using Audacity to record. Some free software. If you don't have it, go ahead and pick it up because it doesn't cost anything. This project is going to be at 100 hertz, and I'm going to read just a simple line that will give us a good baseline test with everything on. Peter dictates to his computer. He prefers it to typing and particularly prefers it to pen and paper. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is let's go ahead and take the pop filter off and do the same test again and see if we notice a difference. So this just has 2 hair tie-ish clips that hold it in place, and then it pops right out. Simple little filter there. Go ahead and put this back in. And we'll do a, let me save this file. Alright, new file. Peter dictates to his computer. He prefers it to typing and particularly prefers it to pen and paper. Alright, now we're going to take this off. This is just raw mic. Peter dictates to his computer. He prefers it to typing and particularly prefers it to pen and paper. Alright guys, so there you have it. The Mugig or Mugig. I don't know how to say it. Mugig. Mugig. I'm gonna call it the Moog. Phantom power supply, microphone, arm. For my first setup, I think it's pretty darn good. Thanks for watching.